Sorry, I just woke up and I decided I wanted to make a video. It's gonna be a mix of like get ready with me, chit chat, demo, whatever. You guys, I'm sorry if I'm gonna be like all over the place with this video. I just felt I had to make a video because this week has been a very difficult week in my life, and if you follow me on Instagram, you'll probably see, or you've probably noticed that I've been a little bit down lately, but we'll talk about that in a few minutes. So I'm just gonna start off with I already like cleansed my face and toned it. I'm gonna put the anti-aging facial oil serum from Sensuals. I received this from them and this has been working amazing. I've been only using it right now in the mornings before my makeup, and it's been doing a very good job at like as a primer, and also it's been doing an amazing job as moisturizing my skin. And I'll be talking about it more in depth probably on a blog post or a video. So I only use about 3 or 4 drops of this facial serum, and I definitely always put sunblock, sunscreen, whatever, over any of my moisturizers. So please excuse me if this video is going to be long because I'm going to be talking a lot. I'm going to use the 100% pure tinted moisturizer as a sunscreen because this is very light in coverage. You'll see when I put it on. It doesn't have, like, it almost doesn't have any coverage. So you probably know that in the past few months I moved from Massachusetts to North Carolina. My husband is in the Marines. We were living separate for about 2 years while I was working in Massachusetts, and he was like on his boot camp and like classes and whatnot. So we decided that we were gonna stay separate until he was like settled in and I got a little bit more experience working in the United States. So we did that, and last year we decided that I was gonna be moving to North Carolina. So actually it was kind of a good experience because I was applying for jobs for about like 8 months and never got like any response. It was just bad. Then I decided, okay, I'm just gonna move without a job and we'll work from there. And that's when I got called for a job. It was a job that I honestly, is this job that I have right now, which I honestly did not want because of the amount of stress in the job. And I'll talk about my job before I continue. I have been using, and if you follow me on Instagram, I've been using the Silk Naturals HD foundation for a few days now, and I just wanted to give like a quick demo on how amazing this stuff is. It has amazing coverage. I actually use it also as a concealer. It doesn't crease, it doesn't like cling to my dry patches, and it has like a powdery finish, but not as powdery like to dry my skin up. So it's been and the color is just boom. This light is too bright. Let me see what I can do. So anyways, if you guys didn't know, I am a social worker. Well, actually, my studies are in social work. I I've never been a social worker per se. Like, I've never had a social worker position until this time, specifically like working as a government social worker. So I did have a little bit of experience working as a resource for a government social worker agency, but I wasn't a social worker per se. So I kind of knew what the job entailed and how emotionally affecting it was gonna be, how stressful it was gonna be. So I was very reluctant to start the job. Like, I still have the job, but I honestly would love to just resign and find something else, but I haven't been able. And it's been just very stressful, very emotional. And, yeah, I don't like it. I've never had this type of issues in a job, like where I feel I don't want to wake up every day and go to my job, even if it pays. Like, to this point, I rather just not have any money, to be very honest. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I don't know if you guys can see this, because this light is very, very bright. And this one is in the color N50, which right now is an amazing match. And this is just a sample, which cost me like 99 cents. But it's really good. I like it. And I'm using the G50 more as a, it's more like lighter golden tone. So I'm using it more like a highlighter, like for my dark circles and whatnot. Ooh, what the hell's that? A fly. Sorry. So I don't know how to even talk about this. About a week, no, almost 2 weeks ago, actually, a little bit more. I don't know. About 2 weeks ago, we learned that we were pregnant. I'm a very regular person in regards to my period. Sorry, this is a little TMI. But the next day that I didn't get my period, I was like, oh, I think I'm pregnant. And yes, we were pregnant. We learned about this on a Saturday after I did my yoga class. I went and took a home pregnancy test and it came out positive. So we were very excited. We were very excited. We weren't planning to have, like, we weren't planning to get pregnant, but we were like, well, if it happens, good, because my son is already 4, and we wouldn't mind that. So we were happy. We were happy, and I even told my son, I was like, hey, we're happy. And I was just like a month and a half pregnant, like 5 weeks actually. I don't know why I did that. But last Monday, I started bleeding. I was at work. It was like spotting more than bleeding, but I was very worried because in my first pregnancy, I didn't have that issue. Sorry, and I've just used like the raw finishing powder This I got a while ago as a setting for my highlight, my concealer. And now I'm using the Natural Face Vegan Foundation, which honestly you don't need to top this foundation with anything, but I want to. I don't know. So on Monday, today's Friday, on Monday I started bleeding. I was worried. I started like looking online to see what it said. It said that it could be normal, that if it was like dark, that if it was like dark blood, it was pretty normal, but if it turned bright red, then you should get worried. So I was like, okay, I'm good, it's dark. I'm gonna continue working. I continued working until like 5 that day. I went home, and during the day I started noticing that the blood, like that started happening early in the morning. And I started noticing that the blood was changing to red. I'm like, oh, wonderful. So on Monday night, I went to the emergency room. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of like people around us that can help us with our son, so I had to go alone to the ER while my husband stayed with our son. And I'm just using the Hula Hoop from Brija Cosmetics as a light bronzer. I love this bronzer. I love it to like contour or just like a bronzing whatever, like to bronze up my skin a little bit, and a little goes a long way, people. So I went to the emergency room. They did a pregnancy test. I was definitely pregnant. They did a sonogram, whatever, that, a check. And they could see the sac, but apparently they couldn't see anything inside. On Monday afternoon, I stopped feeling my... If you've been pregnant before, you know that your breasts get very tender and very sensitive. And on Monday, that feeling stopped completely. So I kind of knew already that something was going on. They did an exam, said that it was there, that I was only 5 weeks, so probably they couldn't see anything inside of the sac because I was only 5 weeks. So they practically sent me home without like any other details. They were like, yeah, just go home, rest. If you have like a lot of bleeding, come back. If not, you have an appointment on Wednesday. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I went on Tuesday. I went to work in the morning, but I was feeling so bad. I told my supervisor, I was like, I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna stay for an hour, and I have to leave because I don't feel good. I didn't tell her like any details about what was going on. I'm using the Jing A Sierra Glow Duo, and I think I talked about this in one of my favorite videos. And I'm just using like the lighter color, which is perfect for like spring. So I went home, I rested, I was in bed all day on Tuesday. I woke up, I went to pick up my son from daycare, and like at about 6 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., I was in the couch watching a movie with my son and my husband, and I started to feel these very bad cramps. Not bad like I was screaming or something like that, but they were like menstrual cramps. But my thing is that when I feel cramps, I don't know how to explain it. it gets to my back, like it tightens my back so bad. That happened to me also when I was giving birth. Like my contractions were so bad, but it was because of the back pain. And right now I am so slouched. Look at this. Let me... Alright, better. So, yeah, my back pain was killing me. So I just took a pair of Tylenols, which those have been the only Tylenols I've taken since Tuesday. And like 2 hours later, we were in bed watching another movie. And I went to go to the bathroom, and when I went to the bathroom, I felt something go down. And as I knew when I saw it, and it was confirmed the next day, we lost our baby. And I'm saying our baby because we got very excited in 2 weeks. Literally, we got very excited. I was like looking for my prenatals. I even checked when my due date was. We were like planning already when we were gonna tell our family. And it was just sad. Like, I didn't fall, like, I didn't react at the moment because I was already expecting it. But Wednesday and Thursday were really bad days for me. Like, I've been out of work since Monday. And I honestly don't even want to go back because I know people are going to be like, oh, you, like, what's going on with you? You're not coming to work and whatnot. And I don't want to deal with that. Yeah. So, I've never lost a baby before. I only had one pregnancy, and it was my gorgeous son. And we were definitely very excited about this. Yeah. It was a sad moment in my life. It's been a very difficult week for me. I would never, ever want a person to go through this. And I can't even imagine how there are women out there that lose their babies, like, after a lot of weeks, or even after, like, they're due. I really feel for them. I really give them strength for continuing on with their lives, because I imagine how difficult that must be. But anyways, I'm gonna continue doing my makeup because I'm not gonna cry, guys. I'm not. I already did that, been there, done that, and I honestly don't want to, especially in front of my son. And like yesterday, he was asking me, "Oh, where's the baby?" Like, he was kissing my belly, and he was like, "When is the baby gonna come out?" And I had to explain to him, and it was a very bad decision, like I said, to tell him, but we were so excited that it was like, yeah, let's tell him, he'll get excited and whatnot. Please, if you have an older son, don't tell them until you're like completely sure that everything is gonna go through, and that way they don't suffer. I'm just using right now the Silk Naturals brow cream. I've been using this for a while now, and I love it. I'm very very simple when it comes to my eyebrows, because my eyebrows are very bushy and very like wild and hairy and whatnot. So I just use this to fill in the blanks and give them like a nicer shape. Very simple. And I hate that this light is so, like the sun is so bright today. Sorry. I'm gonna be very simple when it comes to my eyeshadow. Actually, I don't even have an eyeshadow with me. Let me see. I'm just gonna use a natural face. This is gonna be a little bit too bright, but it's the only thing I have with me. It's a True Gold, and I'm just gonna use it to give it a little highlight. Usually I just use, on my day-to-day basis, I just use like one eyeshadow, maybe two. But since I left my palette in the bathroom, just using one, okay? Okay. I usually just use one and then maybe add like eyeliner. I'm not gonna use eyeliner today. So yeah, that's how my life has been. I would love to do anything to just leave my job right now. But my bills don't say the same thing. What else can I tell you? Well, I'm going out on a cruise again in May with my husband's family, and I'm just using the Silk Naturals HD highlighter in Lemon Jello, and I've talked a lot about this. And it's all powdery because it just fell. There we go. Yeah, we're going on vacation, and that's when we were planning actually to tell the family about our pregnancy, but we already told them that we lost it. Yeah, that's been my life. Please pray with me so I can get a new job, hopefully soon, because I need it for my peace of mind. Social workers that work for the state have a very high case load, have a very stressed life. I do not know how they could stay there for years. And I give them props. I have been there for 3 months and it's been more than enough. I noticed and learned something about myself, that I am not good at managing stress at this level. Nope. Hell no. So please pray with me so I can get a new job and I can start again somewhere. Alright, so I'm using the Lolo mascara. I got this on my Petite, I don't know, Vox of February. Yeah, February, and this thing is amazing. Let me see if you can see really quick. Oh shit. I do have to tell you something. Do not cry with this on. It is gonna sting. I know. I don't know if you guys can see a lot of the change, but it is a good mascara. Again, do not cry with this on. It will sting the hell out of you. Oh, sorry. What else? My pout. Let me see what I have here. I didn't get prepared, as you can see. It's just like, let's sit in front of the computer. I wasn't prepared, as you can see. I was just like, let's sit in front of the camera and just start babbling. So that's why I said, please excuse if this video is going to be long and if this video is going to be like all over the place. I'm just going to use the All Natural Face Tinted Vegan Lip Balm in Blush Pink. And this is just exactly what it said, a lip balm, a tinted lip balm with like a light, oh, this stupid light, let me see. I don't know if you can see it there. It's not very good with this freaking light, bright light. But it's just a lip balm. And my lips are very dry. The ingredients are really good. It's like almond oil, coconut oil, candela wax, mica and oxide. So, and there we go. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for being there and commenting and just subscribing. Alright? Have a good day and I will see you soon. Hopefully with better news. Bye. Alright girls, so today I just have a very quick video. It's a kind of get ready with me video chit chat demo of the Silk Naturals HD foundation. This is just a sample and talking about my life. So if you want to know what's going on in my life lately, continue watching. Alright, see you soon. Bye bye.